Testing, testing, one,
Mic check
two.
1 2 1 2. What you gonna do?
Well, hello.
Hey,
Welcome to or back to the Cookout Chronicles podcast.
it's your favorite cousins on your mama's side. I'm Zaria.
And as always, I'm Lamont, and
yes,
welcome
yes.
back to another one.
Another one.
As always, make sure to follow all the socials at Cookout Chronicles Pod. We are on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Period.
We also have a submission link in our bio, whether
Yes.
you're listening on Apple, Spotify, or watching us on YouTube. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, watch us on YouTube.
Watch us on YouTube.
We're very pretty people.
Absolutely. I love the way we look.
Yes. Well, yes. So yeah, put anything in there that you want us to know or talk about. Yeah. That's it.
All right.
Quicker every time. What's going on, Z? How you been, girl?
Cha. I'm under the weather. My allergies is tearing me up. You heard me. I'm up
Into
here.
the mic. There you go.
You can hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
good? I was over here adjusting. I don't know if y'all. I hope he don't put that in there, but I was over here adjusting this whole time.
It's all right.
But
it's all right.
Yeah, I'm a little sniffly. I'm a little snuffly.
Mhm.
But we gonna get through this episode.
We good. Yeah, we gonna speed run through this. We're not gonna be too quick, but you know what I'm saying. We have a couple things to discuss. But yeah,
I got all my well, not all of them. I got my Cowboy Carter outfits.
yes.
So I just have to try them on to see which one is gonna be for the concert,
right?
And which one is gonna be for our
activities. Yes.
I did place another order for more outfits today while I was on lunch break. I was just clicking stuff, click.
Add to cart.
And yeah, it was a pretty big deal.
Well,
yes, but yeah. So y'all stay tuned.
Yes, I'm so excited for Cowboy Carter. I got my my outfit already done. I sent it to the group chat already. The thing is, I love a trip. I do. I love a trip. I feel like planning for stuff like this is like sometimes the most exciting part.
Well,
like getting the outfits together. If you're going to a concert, getting the tickets together, getting the hotel. Like that's the fun part to me. And then actually going, I'm like, okay, period.
We here, y'all.
But yeah, I love that.
And thank God for Erica. Okay.
Thank God. Shout out to you, girl.
Girl,
thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
Okay, girl. Thank you.
Yes, it is.
To create the itinerary when we go to San Antonio.
Yes, because usually I'm the itinerary person in the group, but Erica has. I don't know what's gotten into her, but she's taking this project on. Okay. She got
timelines, receipts,
proof, timeline. She does, y'all, like down to like not like by minute because she's not crazy,
right?
But like all the food options, all the bar options, all the late night eat options, the times from the stadium to the hotel.
Oh, and she
times
chewed. She chewed with that. It is 10 minutes from the stadium.
Yes.
It's 15 minutes from the hotel.
Yes, if we Uber, it'll be this long. If we walk, it'll be this long. Yeah, she got it down.
Erica, you chewed, girl.
Yeah, you ate. But yeah, what else has been going on this week besides concert and trip planning, which is coming up very soon?
Very soon. Woo. We had
DB.
This is both of us. We had a very long weekend. Very busy.
Oh, this past weekend. Yes. Yeah, I was gonna get into it.
Oh my God.
It was giving its season premiere time.
It was. When I say season premiere, that is exactly what I mean. By Sunday, I was like, all right.
Oh my God. So tired.
But
I mean, it was 90-something degrees here.
We
had to be outside. And now, like right now, it's like really like cloudy and kind of rainy.
And I'm in the house with it.
Yeah, and it's gonna kind of be like that for the past, I think, the next week.
Yeah.
So you were like, we need to get outside, we need to do something, like we need to, be out in the streets for real, but not too much because we're kind of getting old and decrepit. But yes, yeah,
I got time for it.
But yeah, we did have a really fun week. We did Maya's cookout birthday. Well, Maya and Stu's cookout.
Yes.
So that was a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh,
I love stuff like that.
It was an all-day event.
Yes.
It was so fun though.
Yes.
Like, oh my gosh. We was all outside chit-chatting away.
Mm-hmm.
It really, honestly, if the cameras were there, it was giving MTV reality show.
Yes.
Pick which one you want.
Yes.
Like, it was definitely giving that.
Yes.
We met a lot of cool people. Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. I made a face. Yep, y'all aren't watching, but
yeah. Mm-hmm. And I caught it. Clocked that real fast. But it was fun.
There's nothing to clock, I fear. Well, there's nothing to clock, I fear. But yeah, it was so much fun. I think our friend group gives like a mixture of like a few different shows. It's kind of like Jersey Shore, but we all don't live in the same house, so it also kind of gives like Housewives vibe, but without the money. So we're kind of like in the middle somewhere, and then it's kind of like Big Brother because we also have like all these different personalities and things.
Yes.
I don't know.
I feel like, girl, I don't want to say people get voted off. I don't want to say that because nobody gets voted off because we ain't mean girls. We not taking tallies of who wants to be friends with this person.
Right.
But sometimes there is always a shift in the. Yeah, there's okay, exactly.
Have you not seen that meme? A lot of For people listening, I did a hand gesture, but that's why y'all need to watch us on YouTube.
Exactly.
Anyway,
but I feel like every year there's somebody new or somebody leaving. There's always a shift in the cast, and I just came back as a full cast member. So, yeah.
That's so real. Yeah, this weekend was it was really fun. I love it. Of course, now I need 2 weekends indoors.
Yeah,
but I mean, I have some stuff planned this weekend. Of course, Zaria's doing her thing, which we won't get into on camera. But she's doing her thing. Me and Erica, we're gonna go to a movie. We're gonna go see the new Drop movie tomorrow.
Now, what is Drop?
It's like this. It's a Blumhouse movie. It's like those cheesy like horror movie type things.
Drop.
I think Drop. Oh, what a time! Take me back.
Okay.
Don't take me back. That was like middle school.
Well, I wasn't paying bills, so take me back.
Okay. Well, don't take me back. Let me say right here. But anywho, so it's about a movie. I think like the main like plot of it is like this guy is what do you call oh my god damn it, what's the term? When you're like, oh my god, when these lights and shit come on, y'all, I forget everything. Blackmailing somebody.
Right.
So this guy is like airdropping stuff to this lady that's on a date, and like every like minute or something that passes, like he's gonna like hurt her son, which is like in it. Yeah, it's like a whole thing, and she has to like do these tasks like at the date and at the restaurant for him to live. So it's like a psychological like thriller kind of thing. Yeah,
baby, I had to get up and go home.
Yeah. I love like cheesy horror movies like that though. Like that's just my genre.
Have you seen Thanksgiving?
I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Much. It was too much.
Thanksgiving was a lot. I'm more into like the Scream, like the Michael Myers and Halloween is what it's called. Black people call it Michael Myers.
Michael Myers.
But yeah, Halloween. What else is a good one? Yeah, stuff like that, like slasher films. But I was like, this could be kind of cute.
Yeah, that sounds like
this would be kind of cute. Yeah. And plus, like when I go and see like any movie, really, especially when it's horror by Blumhouse, I'm not expecting like a 10 out of 10, 5 stars every time. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just like to just go and watch a fun movie. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, Zaria is sick as a dog. That's all right. Get it out, girl. Right. The mic moved into my camera frame a little bit.
It did. My bad, y'all. We sorry. I just didn't want it to be all up in y'all ear.
No, that's okay. No, I appreciate it.
Can you imagine being just listening and then all of a sudden you're
yeah, because one of my friends said she likes to listen while she's working out with her AirPods.
Yeah.
Don't know how she does it.
Fell right on off that treadmill because she was scared. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but damn, what was I talking about? Horror movies. Yes. I don't expect like a 100% movie every time. Sometimes you have to just like turn your brain off and just watch something.
Just enjoy
something silly and fun. What is going on with my computer?
Oh, just shift it a little bit.
Can you wiggle the mouse a little bit?
Give me a
Thank you. I think it's going into it. I just don't want it to completely turn off. I think we should be fine.
Yeah, but no.
Anyway,
that's the problem. A lot of people don't like fun.
Yeah, why can't we just have fun?
Why can't we just have fun?
A silly, cute little movie. That's all we need sometimes.
Here's the thing. I think it's like a mixture of both. Like on the movies where it's just that this is just a silly goofy movie.
Right.
Now you want to take it too serious. Now a movie that you need to turn your brain on. Now all of a sudden you dumb as a box of rocks. Now all of a sudden you can't comprehend nothing.
Exactly.
Now
exactly
all of a sudden you lack critical skills. What's happening right now?
What is the deeper layer of the movie? What is the real message? Sometimes the message is supposed to be what's being seen.
Right. Just sit down and watch this dang movie. Everybody ain't trying to tell you nothing.
Thank you. This is not Jordan Peele. This is Blumhouse.
This is Blumhouse. Okay. This is fun.
This is not Us. This is not the other one. No, this is not Get Out.
Get Out.
Sometimes you just need a fun little horror movie. Yep. So that's what I'm about to do this weekend. Edit this podcast. Hey, editing Lamont. Appreciate you, boo. But yeah, that's really all I really have planned this weekend. This week, though, going back to this past week, we did hit 500 members at the studio that I work at. So that was a lot of back. For any of my people out there listening, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. So proud of all of you guys. But yeah, so that was fun. And, work.
What else is
work. There? Oh, before I forget, y'all, before we get into the topics and things, drink of the week. The liquor's gone. Okay, I was getting too hot. But this week is the Celsius Mango Lemonade. Yeah. Very, very good.
Mm-hmm. Water.
Mm-hmm. I also have water too, and I'm sorry if y'all heard that was kind of aggressive. But yeah, just been chilling this week, trying to do better with my social life and things, and hanging out with people and doing all that stuff. I just be so tired throughout the week. Tired, but
I think I had to
trying.
Force myself out this weekend. I did, but I had a really good time. I was actually really,
Yeah, we had fun.
What?
Yeah, it was a good time.
Even though it was an all day and all night event.
Oh yeah. We did. I forgot we did go to the bar after.
Yeah, and then the club, which the club could have been skipped if we're being honest. Like
the club could have been skipped. Yeah, we could have went right home.
We could have went straight to the crib, or we could have stayed at the bar a little longer. But the thing about this bar is it's a great bar. Too many people like it though. Get off of me for real.
Oh, the stop. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's small, and then everybody's. First of all, I don't like being touched. Now I can be in situations where I understand, like, okay, we're gonna get touched.
Right. Yeah.
It gets to a point where it's like, I'm a little overstimulated.
Just a tad.
And I need to go and
go
to the crib with it.
Yeah, so, just a tad. Yeah, we could have went straight home because
if we would have had a table, it would have been all right. But we didn't have a table.
True.
So,
Well, we did, but we got up and started talking to folks, and then more people from the party came to the bar because that was like the after party, I guess.
Yeah.
And then they took the spots, and I was like, well.
Here we are.
Well, but yeah, we had a pretty good week, a pretty good weekend. So, period. All right. Well, into the top.
Wait.
Thank you.
I can't get it.
It's all right. Thank you. Coachella. So Coachella's happening now. I put 3 question marks on my card because 1, I didn't know how much I wanted to talk about it, and 2, I put question marks. So it's like what's the thing when it's one thing but it means too many? Double entendre. Period. Look at me paying attention in school. I'm sure that's not right.
Did you see me?
I'm pretty sure it's a double entendre.
I think it's a double entendre.
I think so
we
too.
Just go.
We gonna go. It's a double entendre today.
Yeah, it sure is.
But I put question marks for 2 reasons. So 1, I didn't know what to really say about it, and 2, is Coachella even really happening? I feel like Coachella's made no noise this year. There's been a couple good performances. Meg and Victoria Monet. This is Aria's by Awakening.
You don't
have to come out on camera, boo. I'm just calling it how I see it. They look good, y'all.
Black women.
I don't even sweet that.
Black women.
Chef's kiss.
Hey, that's all I gotta say.
Oh, well, sort of, kinda.
Well, maybe.
But yeah, I don't think Coachella's been making much noise. I did see a clip of Queen Latifah coming out on whose set was it?
Meg's.
It was Meg's. Okay,
Meg
I thought so.
Out Queen Latifah, Victoria Monet, and Sierra.
Yes. Icons. All of them. The thing about Coachella, because Erica and I were texting about it, and she was like, it just looks like her own personal hell for a couple different reasons. But I don't know. Maybe if I ever had the opportunity to go to Coachella, I mean, we can always have the opportunity.
Yeah.
But
It's not giving my thing.
Any big festival really. Like that's saying with Coachella, Rolling Loud, the other one.
I feel like
it's just too much for me. I get social anxiety.
I feel like
around that many people.
I've just heard too many horror stories surrounding I feel like every music festival there's something happening.
Yeah.
There's something going wrong, and I'm just not.
No, I'm not a fan.
I'm not doing all that.
I'm not a fan. And I saw people like camping out and like making like little like tents and stuff because Coachella is like a 2-weekend thing. Yeah. It's like an all week, then like the big people are like on the weekends or whatever. Looks like hell.
I'm sorry. It is open field. Where are the seats?
It's Coachella Valley, girl. It's Coachella Valley.
H-Naw. And honestly, let's just say this: since 2018. You know who did it in 2018? The Queen. It's kind of been. Pew.
Yeah. Because I really can't remember anybody else that really did it.
Honestly, and this is what I say about when it comes to her. People were staying up till 3 a.m. on a school night. I remember because I was one of them. Staying up on a school night to watch Coachella illegally.
Really? Yeah. Oh my goodness. See, I really wasn't like a Hive stan at that point.
Yeah.
I loved Lemonade, but I don't even think at that time was Lemonade even out on like Apple Music and stuff like that.
It wasn't.
I don't think so.
I think it was still on Tidal. Yeah, you still have to have a Tidal.
And I wasn't not getting that.
I had a little Tidal.
I don't remember really being a stan, but it was when Beachella came out on I was like, I love that lady.
The woman that she is.
I love that lady.
Yeah. And honestly, who else is making waves like that after Beyonce did it?
Yeah, it's honestly time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
For real.
Or have her do it again. Just have her do it every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an iconic performance. There was so many like details and moving parts and the special guests, and I don't think one person should have been there.
Who? You leave that husband of hers alone.
No, I'm not talking about Jay-Z. I'm talking about the fat dude. He wasn't there, I don't think, but he was like a part of it.
Oh,
DJ Khaled. I don't know, DJ
Check
Khaled.
This out. After Beyonce performed.
Okay, we're gonna get copyright. She gonna come for our money that we don't have.
Mother don't play.
So that's enough of that. Okay. But that we bleeped out and no, I'm kidding. We'll leave it in. But what was I talking about? Oh, DJ Khaled.
Oh.
I don't know. He kind of just gave me the ick.
Well, yeah.
I don't know why. Like I like some of the DJ Khaled songs, but
I'm not really a fan of DJ Khaled either.
I feel like he says like some weird stuff back in the day, or like he did something that like turned me off a while back, and I was like, okay. So moving on.
There's always something about non-black people who benefit.
Is he not? What is DJ Khaled? He ain't black. I thought he had a little bit of something in him. I could be wrong. Maybe he's like a Hispanic descent. He's white?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say.
He's like, I want to say he's like Middle Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a person of color. He's just not this color.
Okay, because there is a difference.
Right. No, there's a very big difference.
So,
very big difference.
There's just, I always kind of side eye.
Yeah.
Those who are just so enthralled in. It's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Coachella ain't been making no noise. I was scrolling on Twitter, as I do, and they were showing like all like the Kylie Jenners and like the big time like YouTubers and stuff back in the day, and like when they were going to Coachella and what they were wearing, what was going on, and everybody was like, stuff has changed a lot since then. I'm like, well, that's what happens over time. Things change. Fashion trends change. People like, because influencers are, I wouldn't say they're basically celebrities now, but like they're like a certain level of celebrity because you have to have influence to be a celebrity, right? But and I don't know, it just seemed very like anti-black, because I was like, a lot of like black creators are getting flown out to Coachella and now can afford all these things, and the fits are eating down. Just because the music ain't making no noise doesn't mean the people aren't. Y'all look good. I love that. I wish I could pull some shit off like that. Oh my god. But anyway, I just feel like it was so anti-black. I was like, just say what you want to say.
Right,
say you don't like black people,
right?
And invading your space
out loud. Say what you want to say.
Exactly.
Tell the truth. Shame the devil.
Yes. Say that you don't want black people in your space,
but you love to watch them perform.
Front row. Front row.
You love to be entertained by them. Oh.
Exactly my point. So can you wake the computer up again?
Stop going to sleep, girl.
Okay, she's still moving. Okay, that's all I need to know. I think it's just going on screen timeout. Yeah. Sorry, y'all.
Now, if y'all want me to be, if y'all want me to try and get myself out there to Coachella, get my boy Kendrick. I'll come. Yeah.
Oh my God, he should have been there. Okay. Was he not?
He may have been at some point. Oh, like maybe a while ago.
This was a good year for him. He should have been there. Yeah. That would have brought oh my God, the whole Coachella baby. Valley screaming a minor. Okay, I
probably would have been in the tent.
Been iconic.
I probably would have been in the tent somewhere.
That would have been iconic.
Okay. But yeah, as far as Meg, I do love you. I do. Oh, let me stop acting. Yes. I do love Meg.
Yeah, same.
I just feel like there wasn't enough promotion about that either. Like,
I don't think there's been any promotion about Coachella, period. If I'm being honest.
Point made.
The only person I probably would have wanted to go see was Meg and Victoria, but I've already seen Victoria in concert, so.
Yeah, and then I'm at the crib with it. T-Pain did perform as well.
Oh, yes, I did see that.
T-Pain. He brings a lot of nostalgia for me. I don't care what nobody say. We love T-Pain around here.
Chopped and screwed, chopped. We're singing a lot. Okay, enough. But yes, I remember, very, very vivid memories of me driving around with my cousin listening to the T-Pain songs.
I'm telling you, T-Pain is that guy. T-Pain is exactly who he thinks he is.
Yes, little T-Pain in his voice. Did you see that video of him twirling around?
Yes, and spinning. She was a fan.
What was he doing?
I don't know why I don't know. He ain't got no song that requires him to do all that.
That video takes me out every time I see it.
Because why are you a cyclone? You need to sit down somewhere. Why would you do this?
Another great song, great 2000s artist. Was it Baby Bash?
She move her body like a...
Back again with the singing. Sorry. Oh my God, we're gonna get stricken down.
Like, hey,
after this episode, enough. We're gonna have Baby Bash after us. T-Pain, Beyonce.
But we're only doing 7.7 seconds of these songs.
Also true. Anything else about Coachella? Oh, I was thinking. Do you remember we talked about a festival on Local Blacks? I forget which one it was, but it was. I want to say Rolling Loud.
Most likely.
And it was, oh my God, who was it? I want to say either the Baby or Tory Lanez. And they said that it was the baby. And he said something about like if you got AIDS, go home or something like that. That's not what he said, y'all. Yeah,
it was very close. Actually.
Yes, it was very something along the lines of like if you got or if you don't got HIV or AIDS, like. Scream! It's something stupid, some very homophobic, disgusting. But yeah, I thought that was funny because we were talking about Rolling Loud and stuff like that. Is that the one I forgot?
Single-handedly effed up his career.
No, for real.
And thank God. It was going downhill anyway. He's a lame loser.
For real.
I hate people that's about 30 plus that just screams loser-like behavior. Like, grow up.
Yeah.
I hate that. Yeah, anyways.
He needs to grow up physically, too, because he's like, what, 5'4"?
Get up here.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. But yeah, that's really all I've seen or heard about Coachella. After I'm done with this, I'm about to go watch Beachella, actually. The real Coachella.
Yeah. Y'all don't know? Me and Lamont gets down. We do not play. We do not play about Beachella.
Oh my God. This is so embarrassing. And I'm about to say this on camera and deep into the microphone.
Okay.
Do you remember...
Oh God!
So me and my sister, we learned the one of the dance breaks to Beachella. It was it was right after I want to say Diva into
the Money.
Yes, Everybody Mad, and I sent you a video of me and my sister doing the. Do you remember that?
Well, yes.
I love that dance break. I still remember all the moves. Let me get up. I'm not gonna get up, but just know I know it. Every time I hear it in my
my favorite dance break.
I'm doing it.
Oh my! My favorite dance break from Beachella is mine. No, you want to roll when they was and it was
wait. Oh yes. Okay. Was it a lot of dance breaks and stuff? And
that was you.
That looks crazy on camera.
And then I do love the intro to Diva.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah, that run is amazing.
She lost her mind. You under that whole little sequence? Yeah. Lost it.
Flawless, and what's name was really good too.
Absolutely.
No, I'm gonna say flawless information. That's not right. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Y'all know what we're talking about.
but yeah, that's really it. Yeah, big music festivals. We are going to one in town though in June, but it's it's a Wichita festival.
Mind y'all,
it's very, very tiny.
Mind y'all, I never said yes. I never said no to this.
Oh,
I kind of got dragged into it. And what else am I getting drug into?
Nobody's dragging you into anything,
but I'm gonna go anyway because I have FOMO. So, anyways, like I said,
you are a grown ass woman. You can be like, nah.
No, because then I'm gonna see pictures. I'm like,
damn, should have went.
Could have been me. Let's see. Okay, there's.
Oh, well, I mean, Riverfest.
There's what's the other one? Because Chloe was like, oh yeah, VIP tickets are $100. I said, excuse me.
That's Summerfest. That's the the festival that I'm talking about.
Yeah, drug.
Well,
my.
Oh my god! But it's gonna be so much fun.
I imagine so. So I'm gonna go.
I imagine so.
So I'm gonna go.
They had it in town last year. I keep saying this, but I know Chloe also told me why I did. I don't know. Anyway, there was a reason why I didn't go last year. I forgot what it was. I think it was with me moving back to Emporia State and like fixing like my whole apartment situation. And I didn't get to go that weekend. So I was like, oh my God, crap. But so now that it's coming back, I'm going.
Yay. I feel like every event this summer, the way I feel, is that Nicki Minaj meme. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, we have like something like every month besides July.
Yeah.
And Erica was like, we should go to like Oklahoma City or like do something cute for like a weekend because my aunt lives down there.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, yeah, she could probably take care of us. Everybody else gonna have to get a hotel, but however, I'll have a place to stay, and she gonna feed us too.
I'm gonna come get fed. I'm gonna come get fed.
Yeah, we have a lot going on, but the festival here, it kind of gives ounce, but not really. Well, because Big X the Plug is headlining Friday night.
Who? Y'all keep saying this.
See, that's what I said too. I don't know that man, but with me, I know songs more than I know like the artists behind. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Chloe was like, "You don't know Big X the Plug?"
I know.
I said, "Do you?"
She said that to me too. I was like, "Am I supposed to?" But yeah, it's gonna be a lot, and this is also just something to do, and it's in town, in budget. So now that we're not spending money on hotels or Airbnbs, we can spend a little more and do VIP. Because you know me, I love VIP. I'm gonna keep talking because Zaria is having a cough attack, and y'all can hear her in the background. But yeah, just take a sip of water, girl. I can talk. I can chat. But while she's doing that, I do have a cute outfit plan. It's a mesh top. This episode's so stupid. It's a mesh top. I don't know what pants I'm gonna wear with it yet, and I may just wear my raggedy Air Forces and some socks. And so yeah, I'm so ready. I want to kind of like go out of my comfort zone because this body is looking kind of right and tight.
Yeah,
I have a oversized tee. I'm probably pitting too. Oh no sweat. Period. Look at me go. Usually I'm not gonna pull sweat. However, I'm off topic. I want to start wearing like fun, like colorful things, especially for the summertime when we do little stuff like that. Like once in a while we go to like a festival or something. But yeah. So moving on. Yay, Coachella and festivals. Woo. The Chronicles of Coachella. Anyway, another thing that has been circulating the internet this week is the Blue Origin group. So if y'all don't know. Oh, you have an opinion on this.
Go ahead.
So if you don't know, it's a group of women that went up to space, quote unquote, and involved was it was Katy Perry. Who else went?
Gail.
Yes, Gail. Yes, and I don't know
any other people.
Yeah, that's all I really know is Katy and Gail. And so let me pull out my notes. I do have to get on my phone because I couldn't fit all this on a note card. Yeah. So. Yes, topic Katy Perry in space. So the basics, they went to space for 11 minutes. And and that took her and her group. Why did I put 62? Oh, 62 miles above Earth, which is in space. Like that's space.
That's space.
So it's not like deep into space. They didn't go to the moon or anything, right. But they kind of came up and then just kind of went back down. But yeah, so they did experience a brief period of weightlessness, which we did see on social media. And Katie was quoted saying that she wanted to model courage and worthiness and fearless is kind of the reason why she wanted to do this this project, this experience with these ladies, with these women, excuse me. Yeah, and how do we feel, Zaria? Because I have some bullet points about the criticism. Oh, okay.
You go first.
Are you sure? You seem very...
You go first.
Okay. Thank you. So, some... I was really loud. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's all right.
So the criticism, some of the criticism that we've been hearing is the first thing, which I thought was really odd as well, is her kissing the ground like she just returned from war.
Right.
Or like she was the astronauts that was up there for 6 months.
Girl, you was up there for 7.5 seconds. Let's get serious. Keep going.
That was weird. So everybody's like chewing her up about that, which, okay. A lot of people are saying it's staged, which I feel is a stretch. We'll get into that. But, and then the biggest thing is the money and the resources that could have went to literally anything else besides sending these women. These already rich women. These aren't poor people. These are wealthy women going up into space just to say they've done it.
They did it. Just to say they did it.
Which are all very valid criticisms, for sure. How I feel about it, if I ever had the chance to go into space, I don't know. I think that's a lot for my personality. I love the stars. I love the stars and the moon and all the planets. That was my favorite subject to learn as a child. I love astrology. I'm a Pisces, so of course I do. But I don't think going up into, even if I did have the funds, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll do a lot, but I won't do that. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. As far as the stage thing, a lot of people think anything to do with like we're sorry, y'all. We're sorry. We about to wrap this up quick. No,
it's not my fault.
A lot of people think anything to do with like space or the moon or the earth is fake. I don't know. I feel like we kind of need to grow up just a little bit. I fear it's just for attention. Like people that are saying it's like stage and stuff. Because there was this moment. Have you seen like the clip of the door kind of being like propped open a little bit, and then like the woman getting in front and being like, no, and the door closed, and then who was it? Jeff Bezos?
Yeah.
Whoever he was. He came over and like manually opened the door with like the little crank thing, and everybody's saying like, if they really went up into space, like actual space, that door should be like sealed shut. And why was it able to like kind of creak open like that? Like somebody had opened it from the inside. And they're saying it's like a whole set and special effects and AI.
Sure.
Y'all, who knows? I feel like that's just a lot. Right. I really do, because people do go into space, y'all. It's been scientifically proven.
They go up there
for years. They go up there.
They be up there.
You know, and I feel like that's what I think that's fair. We can wrap our heads. And people have been going to space for a long time now.
If people can go into the sea, they can go into space.
Oh no, I'm not going down. This
I'm
is
not
the thing.
Going to either one.
Well, okay, but if you have to choose one, I think I'm gonna have to go to space. Yeah, I don't do deep water. I'm not getting in water. I can't see the bottom of. I'm so sorry. I do pools and maybe a little beach, but that's
right by the shore.
Yeah, right. No, for real. To take some Instagram pictures.
Seashells.
Now I'll get
seashells.
Now I'll get into like a boat on the water or like in the ocean,
splash.
And the world will splash. But that's a lot. But yeah, that's the criticisms of it right now. How do you feel, Z?
I have to sneeze, so give me a second.
Okay.
All right. So
if you do, I can always just cut it.
It went away.
Okay.
My thing is the resources.
Yes, for sure.
Like, do you know what time we're living in? Do you know how much an egg costs?
One singular egg.
Do you know how much an egg costs?
Yeah, it does seem very like tone deaf, kind of inappropriate.
Listen, nothing. what am I trying to say? There is nothing more uninspiring than seeing rich people do the dumbest things with their money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I see a lot of people who are like, you can't tell them what to do with their money. I can't, but I can also criticize people for what they do with their money.
Absolutely. You know, everybody has their opinion.
Like, you can't tell me, yeah, have I spent some money on some dumb things? Absolutely. But mind you, my check ain't more than
right.
a certain amount of money.
My
splurging
it's different.
It's a little splurge. Y'all are already living in a lap of luxury. Of course that's what people want to get to. But I will hope that when I have money, I would do something meaningful with it as well.
Right.
Because y'all are the same people who want to speak on politics and want to speak on the presidential party. But y'all doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You do the same thing. Jeff Bezos, do you think that man care about? He don't even care about his workers. Yes, I care about what he's doing with his money because he's not giving his workers a livable wage.
Yeah.
But you sending people up to space, so you got the
for
you
funsies.
Have the fun just for shits and gigs,
right?
Just for shits and giggles, you are sending people up into space. I don't care how long it was, for 10 seconds, and they news coverage. Yeah. Cool. Who cares? There's people dying. There's people being snatched off of the streets, being sent back homes illegally, being sent back to countries illegally.
Yep. And dying in those countries, mind you. They trying to get them back in the States, can't find them.
Getting separated from their families. Y'all snatching babies up.
Yeah. Literal
There's
babies.
real stuff
Children.
happening in this country. There are people on the street that y'all wouldn't even give a crumb to, but y'all think I'm supposed to care about y'all going up into space for 7.5 seconds? And Katy Perry, you kissing the ground like you really, really did something?
Yeah, that was so silly. Like I get it, like she's trying to be quirky and funny. That's always been like Katy Perry's personality. Yeah. Sure, whatever. Go to hell. But it's just, I don't know. It just seemed a little tone deaf. Like it's weird. Like I can see, even if like the astronauts that got stuck in space for 6 months, even if they do have a lot of money or whatever, and they went up there just for fun and got stuck for half a year and came down to kiss the ground, that's a totally different situation. You just doing it for a photo op for people to talk about you. It looked like just like a glorified influencer trip, if I'm being completely honest. Like, what was the real purpose? Like, I get it, getting over like a fear maybe, but like, is this really the time? Is this really the time?
It's not the time.
But also, it's just like, so playing devil's advocate here. What if, so say like a millionaire or someone with a lot of money sent a college student up to space that's been wanting to go, doesn't have any money, something that they've always wanted to do, and they went up there for 11 minutes and came right back down to the same thing. Do you think everybody would be as critical just because they don't have money?
I think people wouldn't be as critical. I would, because I'm like, okay, is this someone who, I think everybody has a curiosity about wanting to go to space, but is this someone who
to a certain extent
wanted to be an astronaut?
Right.
Like, is this someone who this was always their dream and maybe they didn't get to go? Okay, cool. Great.
Right.
But I just think there's bigger fish to fry.
Correct.
We have bigger
There's
fish
always bigger
There's
fish to fry.
always bigger fish to fry. I'm not saying that you can't, but what I'm saying is these are millionaires. Like, these are people who are bored. Jeff Bezos is a billionaire.
Yeah, and going to space ain't cheap.
Going to space
even for 11 minutes.
Y'all, like, there's so much more that could have been done. There's so much other things that are newsworthy than this right here.
Agreed.
Yes, I'm going to criticize you, especially when one of the people who is not funding, but who is facilitating this thing, is owns one of the biggest companies in the world and is not paying his workers what they need to be paid.
Right.
Yes, I have something to say about it. And then Oprah, I'm so sorry, y'all.
What did Oprah do?
Get on me about. She didn't do nothing.
Oh.
Girl, you over there crying like she about to go for.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that clip. I just didn't know what was it about.
Girl,
yeah,
I
did see that
there
clip.
Teary-eyed. This is.
Granted, that is kind of scary though.
It is scary.
I don't know. I'd be like,
but I'm just saying, like, girl,
I'd be kind of nervous
too. I want to see people with money do more, especially those who claim to care about certain things.
Right.
Now, I expect Jeff Bezos to be in that position. That's who you are.
Yeah, disappointed, but not
anybody
surprised.
who voted for that man.
Yeah,
that's who you are. Anybody who aligns themselves with what that meant, that's who you are. I don't expect nothing less for you. I really don't care what you do because that's who you are.
Done deal at this point.
But for those of y'all who have claimed to care so much about what's going on in the real world, because you wouldn't have voted for Kamala if you didn't.
Right.
But for those of y'all who fought so hard and did this, that, and the third, do something with it. Do something with it.
Agreed. I feel like a lot of influencers do that too.
Yeah.
Like they want to be treated as like sort of like a D-list celebrity, but then when it's time to take accountability for something, or when it's time to when it's time to what am I trying to say? Act on it, or like act like a public figure, somebody who is being looked up to by tens, thousands, hundreds, thousands of people. And y'all don't have nothing to show for, or it's always, oh, well, I don't really want to bring that to my personal page. Or when they're going out, splurging, doing crazy stuff, which, mind you, I'm not a hater. Because if I had that type of money,
I would be buying stuff too.
Exactly. You are allowed to spoil yourself. You're allowed to do all this stuff. But you also can't be like, oh, no one's allowed to judge. Because isn't that the point? Like, you're putting all this stuff on social media. You're putting all this stuff in the public eye for people to see and be like, oh my God, I want to live just like Katy Perry. I want to go to space one day. But you also can't be like standoffish or you can't receive any criticism about it. That's my thing.
We're all people. And there's not a person in this world who is above criticism. I promise you there is.
Yeah, absolutely not.
There is not a person.
Nobody's perfect.
I think some criticisms of people are a little unfair, but I don't think there's a person in this world who is perfect. So if you do something that I'm like, I feel like that was tone deaf, then you have to be able to receive that.
Right.
You did it. You went up to space. You can't change that. Nobody is telling you to get on your knees and beg. But what we are saying is sit down with yourself and think about what people are saying. Now people are getting a little...
And acknowledge it.
Acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Don't sit here and act like, oh, you guys are just mad.
You guys are jealous. Like, because I'm rich.
Maybe I don't want to go up there. I don't. I really don't. But what I'm saying is there are people, there are organizations, there are things, real life things that your money could be going to, and who knows, maybe your money is going to some of this stuff.
Because a lot of these people do have like foundations and they give back and stuff like that. It's just the criticism part that I'm like, okay, like sometimes you have to just eat you gotta not everybody is gonna like everything you do. Hell, I'm sitting here, I ain't got $1 million, at least not yet. But people don't like everything I do, and I take it with a grain of salt, just like all these celebrities and influencers.
Now, if there's something that I've done that I could see somebody being upset about, there ain't nothing I could do but, okay, I see where you're coming from.
Right. And you may not agree, but
I can see where you're coming from.
Right. And that doesn't also make you a bad person either. We're not sitting here saying, oh, Katy Perry deserves to burn in hell for wanting to go to space. Right. Like, the music is mid. But that is, you know what I'm saying? That's besides the point.
Right.
You know, we're not calling you bad people. We're not calling you evil. But it's just sometimes we just have to read the room.
Yeah.
And that goes for everybody out there. Let's
read
the room.
Learn how to read the room.
But yeah, let us know what y'all think about those topics. We are going to move into what should have been question of the week, but only one person responded. So
and that's okay.
And he said, shout out to him, because the question of the week was, if you could go back in time travel once, like what would you do if you only had one opportunity? And he said to tell his freshman year of college self to not date that girl.
Don't do it.
Period.
And you know what? Felt.
Yeah, no, for real. What would yours be? What would you want to do? Because I honestly don't have one. This is gonna sound so weird and like, but when people like ask me like if you could go back and like change one thing, or if like you could go back and I don't know, do something different with your life, like what would you do? And I'm always like, I wouldn't do a damn thing different. I'm not saying I had an easy life or a smooth sailing life, but I wouldn't, because everything that I did in the past, whether I was in middle school, high school, and college, it all got me here.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, I learned something from every bad decision I've made, every good decision I made. So that sounds so like disgusting and cliche, but it's true. Like, I don't think that there's nothing that needs to be change. You know what I'm saying? Like change, because it kind of kind of shaped me to who I am today. Yeah. Now there is some stuff I'm like, but not as far as like the grand scheme of things. I don't think I would change anything. But just being fun, maybe, I don't know, kill somebody. Like a dictator or like Hitler or something.
Christopher but then Columbus, that's also, he got to go.
That's what you were saying. Yes, she said it before we started filming. But maybe I'm thinking way too deep into this. So after I make this save, I'm going to turn my brain off. But when you go back and change stuff like in the timeline, it's going to affect other stuff. Because like if I kill Hitler as soon as he come out the womb, bow, somebody else may just come in its place. And then what? Right. I mean, we still have Trump.
Right.
So, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But just switching my brain off and having fun with the question. If I don't know, I would probably go back and meet like a famous like historic figure, maybe like Malcolm X or Martin Luther King or something. Probably for a different reason than Zarya. But I don't know. I would just like to just hear what they have to say and maybe like talk to them about like what's going on in 2025. Yeah. I feel like that'd be so interesting. Let me tell you how stuff changed. So I dated a white man.
He'd be like, what?
So your equality thing, all that worked.
You did good. You did good.
They love us these days. They love us a little too much, but they love us. I feel like that'd be kind of fun. Like tell them how times has changed. So that's what I do.
Let me give you the rundown.
And I feel like that wouldn't change. Well, it still could change. Go ahead, girl.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that I could still like change stuff like in the timeline, but I said I was gonna turn my brain off.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not worried about that. Just yeah.
Yeah. CC got to go.
Oh, I was like CC.
I'll probably give him a Popeye's biscuit. That'll end him right then and there, and take off all sources of water. I'd probably give him 2. Have 2.
That is diabolical. That is diabolical.
Water, and then I'm sitting here like this.
That would literally tear his ass up, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Have you seen those videos? Because I'm on like EDM, like gay Twitter, and they have these like videos of these raves that happen at the Sphere in Vegas, and it's like the little like diagrams and like the characters are doing like all this crazy shit, and they're like, imagine like showing that to a caveman.
Yeah,
they would literally like. Like something like that would be so funny. Like, what would a caveman think of a rave?
They wouldn't know what the heck was going on.
They probably wouldn't. Did cavemen know how to speak English? No. Let's move on. So
English? Hold on, wait.
I don't know. In my mind,
deeper answer too.
Okay, in my mind, I just feel like cavemen just didn't know how to speak. Because didn't they like communicate with like graphics and
like hieroglyphs and stuff?
Yeah,
a lot of people did. You know, English came around a lot later.
Right.
And which is why it's one of the hardest languages to learn.
Yeah. Very backwards. Like studying Spanish, I'm like, yeah, the English language is kind of silly.
Yeah. Spanish makes sense, even though I can't really speak it yet. But it makes sense.
Yeah, I love how English? Spanish sounds. It's anyway. So what was your deeper answer?
My deeper answer for me personally, you know, I go back and make sure that my baby lived.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would love to see me how I would be right now. Let's see. It is April of 2025.
Mm-hmm.
I will have a 1.5-year-old.
Yep.
So I would really love to see how that would be for me. Like,
yes.
What would I be having a little thing depend on me?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Like, I think about it so much. I think about what she would look like, how her personality would be, how she would interact with my niece and my nephew.
Yes.
I think about that so
and her
much.
Gunkle, her gay uncle.
I think about that so much, like what her relationship, because of how close me and my mom are. I think about what her relationship would be with my parents. Like, I watch my parents with my niece and I watch my parents with my nephew, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I tell my mom all the time, I'll be like, we would have had 3 of them things running around here. And she'd be like, yeah. I know it would definitely be overwhelming.
It would be a lot.
But I do think, personally, for me, I don't want to say my life. Well, after I did lose the baby. You ain't got to put no trigger warning in here because I ain't going to say nothing too crazy.
Okay, period.
But I do feel like life really, really shifted after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I do feel like things would have went I think I would have went twice as hard.
Yeah.
If the pregnancy would have continued.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I feel like after I lost her, I feel like I was like, what?
Yeah.
So I feel like thank God now I do feel like I care so much more about myself, what happens to me, my future.
It's kind of a blessing in disguise in a way. Yeah, because you needed that at that time. Yeah.
I don't think I was ready. Now that I look back on it, I do know that I would have been ready.
Yeah.
When the time
came. For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Know, I don't play about the kids.
Right. Especially your own. Yeah.
All the BS has to stop. And I think after like losing, I think I doubled down on BS. So, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So
I agree.
I think I would have went twice as hard as far as making sure that everything was correct, or making sure that I had everything together to make sure that my baby would have, had a comfortable life. But yeah, I think that's I would love to see how I would have been as a mother.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
I would have. It'll happen again.
I'm gonna say also exactly what I was gonna say. You will be a mother one day, and you're gonna make a great mother. I have full confidence in that. But since the question of the week, or we could kind of just stop it there, low key.
Honestly,
we were gonna play a little bit of a game. Yeah, we were gonna play a little bit of a game, but we may save that for next time.
Yeah, because we could do a little
drinking game. Yes! Well, yeah, we'll end it there, guys. Go on there and start answering our freaking question of the weeks.
Thank you.
Like, we don't know, are they boring to y'all? Like, what's the tea?
Do y'all have a suggestion for a question of the week?
Put it in the submission link is for.
Thank you.
That's what we can put. So for next week's episode, put in our submission box. You have until what? Until Friday, I guess. Put what you want to hear people talk about for question of the week. So we don't have to come up with one.
Thank you.
And if we do, I'm coming for y'all last. And that's the end of the episode. Bye. Stay safe out there, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Happy whatever day you're listening to this on. And we'll see you next week.
Bye. Oh, happy Easter. Bye.
Yes. Oh my God. Happy Easter.
Yes, he has risen. Okay, bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.